Hello my dudes, it's your girl, cybr.grl. Today I'm going to be talking about Hadeko fashion, which is one of the Japanese street fashion styles that originated from Harajuku, Japan. Now, if you see me out on the street, you would probably think, she's probably just another Decora girl out and about living her life on the streets. But no, the style that I'm actually wearing right now is called Hadeko fashion, which we're going to be delving into deep today. And I'm going to talk about what exactly it is, the differences between Hadeko fashion and Decora fashion, and how you can wear this style, and other links and stuff that you can check out to find out more info about Hadeko fashion. So, what exactly is Hadeko fashion and where exactly did it come from? I did some digging online and I found out that it started sometime around the early 2000s, kind of around the same time that Decora fashion came out, and it started in Osaka instead of Harajuku. So Osaka is kind of far away from Harajuku, which is in Tokyo, and the exact place in Osaka is Amemura, which is American Village in Osaka. So there's like a lot of American goods that they have over there. It's kind of like the equivalent of a Chinatown here in America. Over there, that's their American town in Japan. The word Hadeko, the first part, hade, in Japanese means gaudy, flashy, and so that's basically the thing. That's what the style is. It's very loud, flashy, gaudy. It's a very fun style that makes you feel just like so full of energy. It's a lot of fun and has a lot of colors, which is what I really love. So that's why I love this style a lot. So the key elements that go into a Hadeko fashion outfit is gonna be this wig right here. This is like one of the key points in the style. You have to have like a very teased wig, usually in like a brownish color, but other colors work as well. You know, if you want it to be colorful, that's cool too. But the main point is that it has to be very voluminous, very teased, very big, because the style is very loud. And just like the wig, the clothing that they wear is very oversized and big. So like you can see, like, so clothing as well is gonna have a lot of volume, very baggy. They also really like wearing vintage clothing. So they don't usually buy clothing from Forever 21 or like the latest trends or whatever. They would rather prefer to buy the clothes that they wear from thrift shops, secondhand shops, all that good stuff. And that's another like plus point for the style. You know, thrift shopping is such a not only affordable way to buy clothing, but also it's very environmentally friendly because you give these clothes life again. You know, they get to be worn again and again and they won't end up in landfills. It's, you know, a really awesome way to shop for clothes. And like I mentioned before, not only volume, but since, you know, it's called Hadeko, so usually the clothes are very bright in color, so a lot of neons, rainbows, primary colors. I know way back in the day there's something called witch Hadeko or something, where you would use darker colors but still have, you know, the voluminous hair, the baggy clothing, and, you know, stuff like that. And with all Hadeko fashion outfits, you know, you can see a lot of different elements from different styles. So, you know, having all the accessories and like decorating yourself are elements from Decora fashion. And then, you know, the baggier clothing, I feel like it's like hip-hop style, I guess. I know hip-hop's a genre of music, but the type of clothing worn usually are like very baggy, and also some, I guess, rave elements, new rave with like the candy and pop cake for sure. Pop K is very bright and colorful fashion as well, and I guess some clown elements, so that's why I'm wearing kind of like a clown hat right now. And so these are like the kinds of styles that it is inspired and has kind of pulled all these things together to create the Hadeko fashion. So lastly, the key element to Hadeko fashion and the similarity to Decora fashion is that you want to accessorize yourself as much as possible. So, you know, you can put like plastic toys on your head, on your neck. I have Kermit right here, and a bunch of other toys and whatnot. You can have rings on your hand and a bunch of other stuff like glasses and bracelets and all that fun, awesome stuff that make you super happy. So yeah, accessories. So now, what exactly are the main differences between Hadeko fashion and Decora fashion? So what we know about Decora fashion is that, you know, they like to put a lot of hair clips on their bangs and wear layers of clothing on top of each other, usually very colorful, but you can wear dark as well. For Decora fashion, it's okay for you to use like your natural hair, even if it's like black hair or colorful hair. You know, that's fine and dandy because, you know, your hair is straight and all that stuff. But with Hadeko fashion, they usually like to wear wigs because they want to have that teased look, and it's not usually possible with like you know, your natural hair unless, you know, you have very curly hair. Another difference is that with Decora fashion, it's not as oversized and voluminous as Hadeko fashion. And another difference between Decora fashion and Hadeko fashion is that, as you can see from my hair clips, they usually like to have the accessories like kind of just strewn all over the place. Not really so much of the focus on the bangs, it's just wherever you want it. So I kind of touched on it lightly before, like where exactly you can find Hadeko fashion. So like I said, since it's a very oversized look, I would recommend looking for colorful pieces that are a few sizes bigger than you are. And a lot of the types of clothes that they use for the style are like tie-dye t-shirts, cartoon t-shirts, like with cartoon characters on them. So, you know, basically anything very colorful and baggy, as I've said like a million times, is key in the Hadeko look. On top of that, you know, always just buying your stuff from thrift stores, consignment shops, because there's also like, you know, the touch like of a vintage kind of style to it. Now, where can you find like Hadeko fashion people that you can look to for inspiration? So there's a lot of pictures that you can find on Google, but the specific Hadeko representatives are going to be Moeko and Hasi, and so I'll link them down below and I'll show y'all their pictures as well. But they are both super nice and awesome, and I've talked to them a few times on Instagram and they're like so sweet. Their pages are definitely an awesome resource to check out. There are also a bunch of other websites that you can read. They go into a lot more detail about like Hadeko over the years, how it started, and like their heyday, which I think it was like really poppin' in like 2013 or something like that. But now there's not as many people who wear the style, and so that's why I want more people to wear Hadeko. It's like such a fun and cool style, so I definitely recommend you guys to check out the links for more info and to follow Moeko and Hasi and to just give it a try. Alright, so that is the end of my video. I highly recommend you guys to check out my friend BarbiePunk. She's also doing a Hadeko fashion video, and she's kind of trying out the style for the first time. So if you'd like to check it out, her channel is linked below. Please give her a look-see and check out the awesome Hadeko fashion outfit that she puts together. But basically, at the end of the day, it's all pretty much the same. You know, fashion is something that you can use to express yourself, to find out more about yourself, to have fun with, to play with. but it is so awesome! So Hadeko is another style that you can have fun with, so highly recommend you guys to try it out. And if you do try it out, please tag me because I'd love to see your awesome looks and to share it with everybody else. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!